Genius points. That's right.
Our next topic goes forward a couple hundred years in time to Anglo-Saxon time, and talking about Anglo-Saxon daily life. Under Anglo-Saxon rule, England was divided into a few kingdoms, including Mercia, Wessex, Sussex, Kent, Northumbria, just to name a few. Each of these kingdoms had a king, but all of the kings were subject to the King of Wessex. Within each kingdom there were many divisions of land and power. A single family would live on what was called a hyde, which was the name for a plot of land that was big enough to support a family. This was usually around 15 to 30 modern acres. Hydes were organized into tithings, or groups of 10, and tithings were organized then into hundreds, or groups of 10. A hundred is 10 tithings, a tithing is 10 hydes. It's all base 10. Really easy to understand once you learn how to count with your fingers. Hundreds then were included in shires, which were the largest divisions besides the kingdom, and could contain anywhere from 5 to 30 hundreds. Archaeologists have discovered a few Anglo-Saxon villages and have found that they are usually made up of 10 one-room wooden houses with thatched roofs, as well as a large central building like a longhouse or a mead hall. Anglo-Saxon houses had a fireplace or hearth, as well as a large open space to eat or sleep, while the longhouse or mead hall had lots of tables, maybe a couple fireplaces, and was used as a meeting area during the warm months, and even a communal living space during the cold months. During the winter, when as many as 10 to 20 families even lived together in one space for so long, stories, games, and songs were used to pass the time. This is most likely how the story of Beowulf made its way from the Germanic tribes to England. Nationalism and patriotism did not really exist by name in Anglo-Saxon England. An Englishman's strongest bond was to his family, or to people to whom they had sworn an oath of loyalty. For this reason, freemen over the age of 12 were required to swear an oath that they would not dishonor their hyde, tithing, hundred, or shire by committing a crime. In this way, if a man stole bread from his neighbor was not the only victim. The crime was considered an act of disloyalty to the entire community, and the kin of the criminal had to pay for the crime. In some cases, the kin was just the family of the criminal, but in other cases, for instance, if the criminal was a craftsman that was part of a guild, then the guild would be responsible for repayment. Now for our facts. Fact 1. A family's hyde could be as large as 60 to 120 old acres. Fact 2. When the Anglo-Saxons settled England, they stuck mostly to the Roman settlements as they were conveniently already built.